Very sad. The Royals right now, their fans, Kansas City, really all of us, mourning the death of Yordano Ventura. The 25-year-old flamethrower died in that car accident in his native Dominican Republic over the weekend.
Yeah, we have complete live team coverage. We want to begin with 41 Action sports reporter Dee Jackson. He traveled to the DR and shows us the somber memorial for Ventura today.
Well, good evening to you. Dozens of mourners came to Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic this morning to pay their respects and tributes to Yordano Ventura, who passed away on the countryside here from a car crash. Ventura was in the Dominican Republic, where he was known for practicing with his former youth baseball team every time he visited the country. Children talked quietly among themselves at the gathering as they sat on the patio of the house Ventura bought after signing with the Royals. Inside, friends, family, and admirers gathered around his coffin and tried to console Ventura's mother. The mayor of Las Terrenas declared a two-day mourning period for the 25-year-old player who died on a highway about 40 miles northwest of the capital of Santo Domingo. Authorities have not determined what caused the accident, but they say speed is a factor. Now, right now, we're standing outside the Royals team hotel. We've actually seen several players going in and out. They'll leave on a bus early in the morning to head out to that memorial service in his hometown. In Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Dee Jackson, 41 Action News.
Dee, thank you. Also at the...
Tomorrow, Yordano Ventura's family, friends, teammates, fans, and the entire country of the Dominican Republic will say their final goodbyes. Our Dee Jackson is the only Kansas City reporter in the Dominican for Ventura's memorial services.
Frank, standing here outside of the team hotel, several players already here. They'll be leaving on a bus early in the morning to get ready to head to the memorial service for Yordano Ventura. Today was the wake, and so many people turned out and showed their support and their respect for what Yordano means to this community. Of course, we will be at the service tomorrow and have plenty more for you coming up throughout the remainder of the day, bringing you the very latest updates on Twitter, Facebook, and through digital media as well. So for the most part, this is going to be one of those very trying times for Kansas City fans and the people here in the Dominican Republic, but no question about it, we'll be there every step of the way. In the Dominican Republic, Dee Jackson, 41 Action News.
But first, a very hard day for so many people as Royals pitcher Yordano Ventura was laid to rest.
41 sports anchor Dee Jackson is in the Dominican Republic, where he attended the service and talked to Ventura's teammates about the loss.
You know, when you take a look at this funeral procession, you can see exactly what Yordano Ventura meant to the people here of Las Terrenas, not just the Royals family, but his kindness, his fiery spirit, his love and passion for the game has been infectious, well beyond Kansas City. And the Royals say they've lost one of their brothers.
He was a younger brother to me, man. You know, I was always the younger guy, you know, on every team, and people were always looking down on me and helping me and showing me how to go about things. And he was one of the first guys that, you know, I got to be an older guy too, and you know, he you know, fought his adversity on and off the field. He continued to grow as not only a player but as a person off the field, and you know, we love him, man. We really miss him.
You know, for us, you know, we're mourning the loss of Yordano, and you know, this thing's so much. It's not about, you know, just winning games. It's winning hearts. It's winning lives, and you know, helping these guys grow into being men. And you know, our players that are experiencing this, it's going to make them better. It's going to help them grow as men.
Well, that was 41 sports anchor Dee Jackson reporting from the Dominican Republic. We've posted a gallery of photos showing today's emotional service if you want to view those images as we say goodbye to Yordano Ventura. Just head to our website or our station Facebook page.
Now, we did go back.
Our Dee Jackson was there for the heart-wrenching goodbye.
You know, baseball truly is an international game, and it doesn't matter whether it's played in the United States or here on the island of the Dominican Republic. People turn out in droves to support their favorites, and that's exactly what happened with the fans of Yordano Ventura, who came to the field where he grew up playing baseball to say their final goodbyes.
You know, again, this has nothing to do with what he could do on the field. This is all about, you know, our relationships and honoring a teammate. And it is such a sad day because, you know, life's cut so short at such a young age, and you know, it's just, 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 it's just really sad.
It's special for us to come out here, you know. It's, you know, it's really special for us to come out here, you know. It's you see where Yordano grew up, you see his hometown, and you see all the support he has from his family and friends here. And for us to get to be able to catch up and kind of spend the afternoon with them and just hear from them how much we all meant to them, how much Yordano meant to them, and this city is it gives us a great amount of appreciation for our brother we lost.
It's overwhelming. The fans, it's good for them. I mean, he was a very big part of this community here, and this brings some closure to that today.
One thing we've learned on our trip here to Las Terrenas, these people here will have Yordano Ventura forever in their hearts, and we in Kansas City will know that he'll be forever Royal. In the Dominican Republic, Dee Jackson, 41 Action News.
Hundreds of people, including many teammates, attended the funeral for Yordano Ventura today. The young pitcher died in a wreck over the weekend on roads some call the most dangerous in the entire world.
41 Action sports reporter Dee Jackson is there and shows us why they are so treacherous.
We're currently in Santo Domingo, the capital city, which is about 60 miles south of where Yordano Ventura had his fatal car crash. And all along, we have seen some of the worst driving that personally I've ever seen, if you really want to be frank about it. Actually, the Dominican Republic has nearly 30 deaths per 100,000 people, and that according to the World Health Organization. That's nearly double the global average. Earlier this afternoon, we had an opportunity to speak with Royals General Manager Dayton Moore. And with the Royals Academy located here on the island, he's always concerned about his players' safety on the roads. It's something that he and Major League Baseball are trying to address.
We're constantly trying to educate players, and it's not a perfect situation, but there's kids in the States that tragically lose their lives every single day, and the roads are great. So I don't pin it necessarily on that. I've been coming to this country now for 20 some years, and spent a lot of time here. It's a great country. The people are special. They have great hearts.
Basically, if you want to talk about driving here in Santo Domingo, just think of anything that you knew about driving and throw it out of the window. We've seen pretty much everything, almost somewhat like a video game, if you will, Grand Theft Auto style. People going down one-way streets the wrong way. There's also plenty of motorcycles and motor traffic going all types of directions, and pedestrians shooting out from nowhere. It's something that really, really needs to be addressed and taken care of. A lot of it today, our drive out to the funeral, reminded me of the old Highway 71 going through the Ozark Mountains. If you remember that, going deep down that twisty, windy road to get down deep into Arkansas. So for the most part, these roads are treacherous, and if you don't have to drive, if you're in the Dominican Republic, hire a professional. In Santo Domingo, Dee Jackson, 41 Action News.
Our Dee Jackson and photographer Gio Garcia wrap up this sad, sad day in the Dominican.
The streets of the little town of Las Terrenas in the Dominican Republic were absolutely jam-packed this afternoon as mourners say goodbye to their local hero, Yordano Ventura. Hundreds lined the streets of Las Terrenas to say their last goodbyes to Yordano Ventura, a player that truly marched to the beat of his own drum.
He was an intense competitor to the point where we were always trying to tone it down. And he was working hard on that. So to see this is very, very tough.
It's terribly tragic. This is a tight-knit community here, and it's just tragic.
Ventura's eulogy was delivered by his battery mate, Salvador Perez, who fought back the emotion remembering what he and the rest of the Royals family considered their younger brother.
Well, I just remember him as being a tremendous athlete, a great competitor. He's the type of player that you just wanted to come see pitch. If you had to come to one game or the other game, you'd pick his game because he had this fire, he had this enthusiasm, this competitive about him that not all players have.
He would continue to grow as not only a player, but as a person off the field, and we love him, man. We really miss him.
It was a who's who in the baseball world. Pedro Martinez, Johnny Cueto, Edison Volquez, all coming to pay their respects to their Dominican brother. And ironically, this mural was painted about 6 months ago. It's now outside of the wall where Yordano Ventura has been placed in his final resting place. in the Dominican Republic. Dee Jackson, 41 Action News.
First of all, Dee, welcome back. Poignant coverage on the Ventura funeral and memorial down there in the Dominican Republic. And I understand you get back, you hit the ground running, and you spoke to several players about the upcoming season, which is just around the corner, Dee.
Yeah, you know, this is the time of year where the players start to get those competitive juices going once again. And it's at Fan Fest where it's kind of like the unofficial start of the baseball season because, after all, they're getting set for the spring. In fact, spring training is just around the corner. And when you talk to these guys, they are starting to get in their rhythm. They want to get fired up. They want to get motivated and moving. And Eric Hosmer is one of those guys, says he's actually leaving earlier than usual. He'll be in Arizona on February 3rd.
A lot of guys like to go out to Arizona early and just get in that routine of things and, you know, show up to the complex every day. So you can just, you know, once spring training starts and you got to be somewhere every 10 minutes and the madness and all that begins, we're, you know, kind of already set on our routine and know what we're doing.
And so Fan Fest is where the fans get to come out and meet some of those players and send them off with well wishes. And you can do so many interactive things. As a matter of fact, you can stop by the 41 Action News booth. There's Chase. He's got the arm revved up. Let's see if he can make the shot. Oh, bam. Spring training right here. Make sure you stop by. See the guys back here. Randy and all the fellows will get you squared away with one of these cool 41 Action News baseballs. So it's all in the festivities here to get you in the mood for the start of the upcoming baseball season. Live in downtown Kansas City, Dee Jackson, 41 Action News.